All right, we are live in
Fort
Myers, a free-form Friday.
I've been such a bitch all week.
Closing in on the fourth and final hour of the fifth and final day.
Finally, Kirk Minahan's in a good mood because he's ready to go home.
The gang is back together.
And the gang is back together, and you've been hoping, I mean, not for this week, you've been hoping for months that when we got here that you and Dino would hook up.
He will. This segment will abuse two people, me and you. That's okay.
Hey, my friends, good morning.
Oh, Dino! What's going on? How's it going?
Kirk, I really love you, and I'm sorry that we're estranged.
Oh, thank you. That's very nice of you to say. Now, everybody knows that you do this better than anybody. You are the guy who has presided over many media roundtables and has asked a million questions as a sports reporter and the famous host in this. First of all, of course, Gerry says hello as well. I mean, to him.
Hello, Dino.
Hey, my friends, good morning.
Hey, Dino, how you doing?
Hey, my friends, good morning.
Chris, you haven't talked to Dino in a while. Would you like to say hello? Dino, I missed you, bud.
Hey, my friends, good morning.
Seems like you have a lot to say. That's fine. That's okay.
Jerry.
Hey, John. Hey,
John, relax.
Somebody, I love it down here. Someday I'm going to do the same thing as Dino. I'm going to retire to Gulf, Florida, kick back, play golf, and relax.
Hey,
Honest to God.
Dino, once more before we get to this, good morning. It's nice to hear from you again. How are you?
Hey, my friends, good morning. Kirk, I really love.
Ask a question, Kirk.
Well, I'm not asking a question. With John, we're here because you and I are not great at this. John
That's
is
true.
a great table setter.
Yes.
He asks the question. Well, he asked the question. So we figured the best guy to do a preview for this is Dino. So Dino, I figured if he wants to, can ask us some questions about the Red Sox. We've been here all week. We're kind of experts at
Yes,
We're not
I've read all the magazines. I know what I'm talking
So
about.
if Dino asks the questions, we'll try and answer them. Does that work for you or no?
Works for me.
All right, John, if you want to, go ahead.
This is our last day at spring training. I wasn't going to start this way. I had two or three other avenues I wanted to pursue, but it just occurs to me. Where does it all go wrong for this team if it does go wrong?
Ooh, I would say the fourth and fifth starter, question marks.
Yeah.
Sandoval at third. A couple of guys had huge years last year. Mookie Betts.
Yep.
We're not sure he can keep it up. Jackie Bradley.
Sure.
I agree with you.
Well, I mean, I don't know. What do you think, Dino?
I agree with you.
That's nice to say. I would say that for me, the biggest thing, obviously, is the guy I look at is I do think there's something. Price did not come on with us this week, John. And I do think that there's something going on with Price psychologically. I could see him getting off to a slow start and that becoming an issue.
I agree.
What do you think? Okay. Anything else? Any other questions, Dino, or no?
In your estimation, whose off-season repair job will produce the best results?
Ooh. Off-season. It have to be Sandoval, right? He lost a couple of pounds.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty obvious one. I don't know how funny that
You
is
don't think
necessarily,
Sandoval's going to play well this season, Dino?
Hey, my friends, good morning.
Shut up.
Jerry.
All right. So I think we both agree Sandoval. Anything else, Dino?
What do you like about this team, and what worries the hell out of you about this team?
All right. Well, obviously, I think
I like.
Well, you
Chris
like the outfield. No. You like the outfield.
The outfield's the best.
Dino,
best defensive.
Dino, if you had seen Gerry with Benintendi, you would be laughing. I don't know what your laugh sounds like, but you would have been laughing like crazy if you had seen him with Benintendi. Yeah, it would have been like this.
It's the best defensive outfield I've ever seen.
I agree with you when you're talking about general society, but in this particular case, in general society, you can wear your socks anywhere you want them.
Sure. I mean, I'm not sure how relevant that is to the question, John. I know you've been a little rusty. It's been a while, but I like the rotation, and hey,
my friends, good morning.
I like the rotation as well. They have a great new ace.
Okay,
Dino. I don't know if you haven't been over to the park yet, Dino. You're going to love Chris Sale.
Dino. He's in Florida Gulf Coast. He's a Florida Gulf Coast guy. Your school.
That's true. He's an alum.
What do you think of that?
You're a lecturer. He's an alum.
It's not funny. It's a fact. I mean, it's not. What worries the hell out of me about this team? You know what's kind of crazy about this week, John, is there's nothing, if you're a Red Sox fan, that absolutely scares you. Because let's say Price has a bad year. The rotation will be fine.
Right.
There's no guy, if I said to you, one guy's out for the season, does that mean they can't make the playoffs? The answer is no.
The answer is no.
Even Mookie Betts or Price or even Sale.
Pedroia or
I agree with you.
Can we have a little disagreement at any point, John?
I know.
All right, well, anything else?
There is in the top 10 at number 9 a member of the Boston Red Sox listed as the 9th favorite to win the AL MVP. Who would that be?
Well, Betts has got to be higher.
Betts. It's got to be Betts.
Sale? Bogarts?
Bogarts? Sale?
Yeah, I would say.
I need two names. A name of somebody who will slide precipitously from last year's performance, and a name who will ascend, wouldn't be precipitously, ascend from last year's performance.
Slide from last year's performance is got to be Betts, right? No, it's got to be Porcello.
Precipitously?
It's got to be Porcello.
Yes.
Honest to God.
Ascension. I would not be surprised. He had a decent year last year, but Bogarts has one of these big
Bogarts is, as I've always told you, he's better than Betts, so he will be the guy who ascends.
What's your take on it, Dino?
I have a question for you.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
And it's the question that I ask all the time that Gerry hates. What do we not see coming about this baseball team?
Ooh, he does ask that a lot. What don't I see coming from this baseball team this year?
A slow start and a managerial change?
Well, if that happens, I think one could lead to the other. I don't know. I don't see Gerry seeing them managing the team this year.
How about Kimbrel not being able to do the job at the back end of the bullpen?
That wouldn't shock me if Kimbrel gets moved from the closer position at some point this season. Yeah. Anything else, John?
And it's the question that I ask all the time that Gerry hates. What do we not see coming about this baseball team?
John, you just asked the question.
As my cousin Vinny would say, what about the Ute?
Yeah, that's a good one. What about the Ute? The Ute would be Benintendi.
Yeah.
He's picked by everyone, including me, to win Rookie of the Year.
Right.
So I like the Ute on this team. Don't you, Kirky?
Right. Yes. Yeah, I like the Ute. Yeah.
I agree with you.
Do you have any thoughts of your own?
I mean, John, we bring you in here. It's your first time on the air in 8 months.
What place? How many wins?
Sure. Ooh. First place, last year I said they'd win 92. This year I'm going to say
you said they'd win 69 last year.
68.
68.
I think they're going to win 94 and 68.
You suck. I was going to pick 94.
How many wins do you have for the team, John?
I agree with you.
So we all have 94.
I'm going to say 96. How's that?
That seems fair. How is life down here, John? How is Miramar Lakes? How is life not being on the air? Are you enjoying it?
Hey, my friends. Good morning. I need to get something off my chest.
Oh, go ahead.
Uh-oh.
Go ahead. Let's hear it. Go ahead. Let's go.
Okay.
All right, John. As always, it's good to see you. We wouldn't mind having you on once in a while as part of the. What do you think of the casting coach? Who's your favorite member of the casting coach so far?
Not pretty.
I'm not really sure you're
Definitely
talking
not
about.
pretty.
Good point, Gerry.
Yeah, he agrees with me.
I mean, you guys worked together. We only worked together for almost 4 years. You worked with them for almost 20.
Yeah.
I have a small penis.
There's quite a confessional here. Do you have any questions for him, your old partner, or no?
Rub your penis.
Okay.
He's doing it.
In the Punjab.
What? I didn't even know. All right, well, it's good to talk to you, Dino. And I'm jealous. We have to go back home.
Oh.
The snow's still on the ground. You get to stay down here.
I agree with you.
Miramar Lakes. Is there a reason?
Jerry.
Oh,
Go ahead.
He interrupts me. Roll back. Is there a reason? I know there's some.
Is the reason you're always saying four things?
I know there's some nude beaches around here. Is there a reason you don't go to any of these nude beaches?
I tithe.
Hoping for the small penis.
Yeah, tithing doesn't seem to be a real reason for not going to nude
Why
beaches.
don't you go to the nude beach, John?
Nice bum. Where you from?
Oh, Jesus.
He's always so difficult. He's always so difficult.
Ready,
you know that?
Ready, Ken, get the small penis thing ready. Okay?
How does your stick provide you any more pleasure? By holding it?
John, why don't you go to the nude beach?
I have a small penis.
That's the same reason I don't know.
That seems reasonable.
I agree with you.
How is retired life?
Honest to God.
Okay, it's not a great question. All right, John, we'll let you go. You have any other thoughts? Anything you want to say to us? Or
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, New England.
Okay.
Well, thank you,
Dino. Thank you. We'll see you again soon, I'm sure. All right, 617-779.
Hey, my friends. Good morning.
793.
You really thought he was going to make an appearance here this week,
Well, he just
you?
did, didn't he?
You did. You
Yeah.
were right. I was wrong. I didn't think he would. I thought he was going to lay low.
Mm-hmm.
And you thought he would, and he did.
I think that was Chris Curtis's favorite segment in the history of the show.
Of all time.
Did you wet your pants over there?
I
think he
did.
He lost control. He's like
Oh,
you
my
on the
God.
run. He lost control of his bowels.
It was good to hear from Dino. He asked some good questions, and I thought we answered them the best we could.